I understand that U.S. trusts are not valid in Spain. How should I deal with that if I have a trust in the U.S. but intend to become a domiciled resident in Spain?
I think there's a way to deal with that. And I think that you possibly could be the one controlling the trust, but you don't own it anymore. And that might depend on your life, who you have around you, stuff you can plan for. But I think that's possible to not own the trust, but control the trust. You have kids?
I don't.
Are you single? You're on your own?
Yeah, I'm single, yes.
There is a way to possibly do that, to have the control, but not the ownership. That's what you want, what you're looking for.
Right. So thank you. Second question is also somewhat related to this, has to do with wills. I understand that there is different rules for wills in Spain versus the U.S. And per person such as myself, because I think, there is a rule that, children will inherit 2/3 of the assets and the other third would go to the spouse. But in the case of if you're not married and you don't have any kids, do you happen to know off the top of your head, how Spain would treat that?
No, but I think you need a will in each country that you have assets. I don't think you should rely on a U.S. will, how it will be treated in Spain. I think you should take a lawyer and take a will and have a will in Spain for any assets that are in Spain.
Right. Okay. Good. The other question I have for you is, do you know if the taxes paid as a result of a property transaction, meaning purchasing a property, do you know if the transfer taxes paid to Spain and the settlement charges paid in Spain, which can be about 14% in total on top of the sale price, if are those in any way, shape, or form deductible from U.S. taxes?
I would add them to my basis in the property so that when I eventually sold the property, my gain was lower due to those expenses.
Would that be for Spain or for the U.S.?
That would be for both, because you always got a responsibility to report in the U.S. too. So you bought the property for $100,000 and you had $14,000 of expenses. When I went to sell it, I think my basis would be 114, not 100.
I see. Okay. So it's sort of like defer to when you sell the property that you can those savings, I guess.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.